Just like I knew you'd be. You always stay late, don't you? Always so predictable. But that's why I love you. It makes it easy to keep track of you, to make sure you're safe. You never really noticed me, though. Not in the way I want you to. But that's all right. I'm used to it. I've always been good at staying hidden. You've always been so bright, so distracting. You know, I've been in the same class as you for years. Ever since we were kids. And yet, you've never really seen me. Have you? But I've always seen you. I remember every little thing. The way you used to smile at everyone back then. So kind. So warm. Even at me, once. Do you remember that? No, of course not. You've probably forgotten all about it. But I haven't. I can't. I think about it all the time. The way you smiled at me that day. It's what kept me going for so long. It's funny, isn't it? How one little moment can mean everything to someone. How it can define them. That's how it is for me. That smile, it's burned into my mind. Like a light that never fades. It's the reason I stayed so close to you all these years. Watching. Waiting. But you've never noticed. Not even once. I've spent so much time learning about you. I know you better than anyone else. I know what you eat for lunch. How you always sit in the third row, second seat from the window. How you tap your foot when you're anxious. I even know what time you leave your house in the morning, what time you get home, who you talk to. I don't miss anything. I see it all. It's not weird, though, is it? It's not wrong to care about someone so much. To want to be close to them, even if they don't see you. Especially when they don't see you. That's what makes it real, after all. Love that's quiet. Love that watches from the shadows. That's the purest kind, don't you think? The kind that never asks for anything in return. Well, not until now. Shh, just let me talk. Things are different now, though, aren't they? You've been slipping away lately, talking to new people, letting them get close to you. You think I haven't noticed? I notice everything. I see the way they look at you, the way they smile. They don't deserve to be near you. They don't understand you like I do. They don't know what you need, what makes you tick. And I've been so patient, so good. I've stayed in the background, stayed hidden, just watching, loving you from a distance. But I can't do that anymore. Not when they're trying to take you from me. You belong to me. You know that, don't you? You've always known, deep down. Even if you've never said it, you must have felt it. The way we're connected. Like invisible strings pulling us together. You can't escape that. You can't escape me. Shh, shh, don't be scared. I'd never hurt you. I couldn't. I just need you to understand. You're mine. You've always been mine, even if you didn't realize it until now. And I'm yours. No one else gets to have you. Not now. Not ever. And if anyone tries, I'll make sure they regret it. I'll protect you. Keep you safe. Keep you close. I've always stopped things before. You know? You have no idea how many times people have tried to take you from me, but I've intervened. Those people who were getting too close, I handled it. I made sure they understood you're off limits. They won't bother you again. Not now. Not ever. You might not see it now, but I'm the only one who can really love you. I've sacrificed so much for you. I've given up everything just to stay close. I don't mind being invisible as long as I'm with you. But lately, it feels like you're slipping through my fingers. Don't make me do something I'll regret. I just want you to be safe, to be mine. I don't want to lose you. I've waited so long for this moment. You're finally alone with me. No distractions. No one to steal your attention. It's perfect, don't you think? Just the two of us. It's how it's supposed to be. How it will always be. I've dreamed about this for so long. You and me together forever. Don't bother fighting it. You can't fight what's already meant to be. We're bound together. Like those. Yeah, exactly. Invisible strings. You have a good memory. Not that that's a surprise. But you know, those strings? You might not see them, but you feel them, don't you? Yeah. Every time I'm near, every time I'm watching, you feel me. Even when you pretend you don't. You know what that is? That's love. That's real love. You'll see. In time, you'll understand. You'll realize that no one else can ever love you the way I do. No one else can protect you like I can. I know you're scared right now, but you know what? You'll come to me. Yeah. And when you do, I'll be here. I'll always be here. Watching. Waiting. Just out of sight.